It'd be good if you unmute myself. That'd be great. Hi there. Welcome back. Welcome back, Minlaw. I'm Purple. No worries about lurking. Lurkers are always good. I should be on FTL again, or I should be on I should be on FTL again. Should be. We're going to go straight onto the OhanaCraft server as well. And this trucking game on my phone. Trucking game on my phone. It's very addictive. Every time a notification pops up, I'm like, I need to go get it sorted. Oh wow, it's raining. That's what the new texture pack does as well, is it has less intrusive rain. FTL is working. Good. Good. Right. Oh. I've got a lot of this to do. So I'm going to be draining the rest of this water out today. That's the major plan. I'm also going to be putting all the sea pickles underneath on this section alone. So from over there to over... Well, to... Yeah. I'm going to put the sea pickles in. That's the plan. However, I want to have a sneak peek at something. So that's a wet sponge. Let's stick the wet sponge in there to dry off. Let's find a shulker box that's empty. And we'll put all these in here for now. And I'm off to go and find something. It's good to go and have a look at something. Here we go. There's the portal. This is going to be a massive ship, by the way. It kind of looks crazy right now. But we'll figure out where everything goes when we get building it. Here we go. I forgot to get the resource pack sorted for 1.13. And obviously we haven't updated yet, so I can't actually see things yet. Anyway. We'll check out things in the market first. See how things are on the market. But yeah, I had a quick break. I got myself some food and drink, and snack and stuff. I'm just gonna say hey to Sophie Bear who's online. We need to remember to restock these, because I always forget. Yeah. I always forget for some reason. I don't know why, I just always do. I don't think we've got sort of any more books. No. Okay. So, we need to go to the Nether to go to this new place to find the new thing. To go and have the new thing. Yes? That makes sense, doesn't it? I think it does. Anyway, we'll go head over there now. Let's see what we can see. But obviously, I know Purple, you're lurking a lot today. But if you do get a chance to say how you're doing today, hopefully you're doing well. Even if you aren't able to answer, hopefully you're doing well as well. I believe it's somewhere in this area I need to go. Now, what way is that? North. West. So apparently it's a portal over here. Apparently there's a portal over here I need to go and have a look at. Dark Oak Forest. I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's there. Unless it is that Dark Oak Forest portal. Oh, this looks promising. The server's restarted in 2 hours, of course it is. And then in about 2 hours' time, I'll be going on a break again. And then we're probably going to go for another 2 hours after that. So 4 hours of Minecraft today. And then after the Minecraft is finished, I'm going to have to go online and upload that VOD from earlier. Oh. Wow. I knew this had started being built, but... Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I know they've got all of the materials for this. This is crazy. Oh, I love this truck. I absolutely love this truck. It's looks a little bit odd. I don't think it's finished. Oh, then again, you can't really put a half slab on a half slab, so it might be finished like that. Interesting. Oh, that's a well good way of doing shutters. So this is where the television studio's going. The broadcasting studio. Oh, this looks really good. This looks looking really good so far. Looking really good. Okay. Obviously we have another semi-truck over here. Oh, it looks really good. Oh, no. No thanks, no thanks. The water tower. The studio. Probably shouldn't be here when it's dark, so we'll have a bit of a flyover. So guessing this is like the office blocks. Oh, this is really good. Oh, and they're using iron trap doors. Nice. Oh, this is good. I like it. So this is where OhanaCraft, the OhanaCraft television studios is going to be. Well, it is based now. When it's complete. I love that. Let's go back through the nether though. That's the only sneak peek we get through it from today. I don't know how long Potato's been working on it, but he's been working behind the scenes in creative to build that. Ever since we had the original idea to build us TV studios. And it's all Potato's work, honestly. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, today we're going to be going and sorting out more sea pickles. We're going to be planting more sea pickles. We're going to be sorting out the rest of the... What's it called? Sorting out the rest of... I think Sophie's AFK. Sorting out the rest of the ship to get the water out. Hey, Ruben, how you doing today? It's been a while. How you doing? Doing good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Now, yesterday I ended up finishing up the stream 21 followers away from 1.5k. So, depending on how well we do in the next 4 hours, if we get to 1.5k, that'd be awesome. And then we're only 500 away from the giveaways. So I've got a 3 months Xbox Game Pass Ultimate giveaway. And a Gold Edition t-shirt. A limited edition gold tee. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. But first things first is sea pickle time. After we've gone to sleep. Oh, after yeah, it's about to become daytime though, isn't it? Yeah, of course. But yeah, we're going to sea pickle the sea. Get all that, and we'll get all that as well. Got all the sea pickles today. And we're going to start sea pickling underneath here. Or pickle sea under here. Oh, this is a low one. You're doing good, that's good to hear. Yeah, I just want to start lighting up the under the ship as well. So yeah. It looks massive under here, doesn't it? Looks absolutely massive. Two, three, four. I can't wait for 1.14 though. Definitely can't wait for 1.14. Still not at the front of the ship though either. Three, four. You're having problems there, Reuben, with the connecting. This is probably going to be way... Oh no, we're not even at the front now. Oh wow, it literally goes right to the edge of the... Yeah, wow. That's crazy. I know it's not going to look properly how it's meant to with doing it like this. But it just looks better. It's going to be a grid pattern lighting, but it's lighting nonetheless, isn't it? Almost died, that's not good. Oh. There we go. I still need to figure out how I'm going to do the dock area. Like, is it just going to be like a concrete-ish? No. I like how we've got a weird crater underneath there. Oh, that is weird. We've just got a crater underneath where the ship is. We think of kind of a backstory for that. Like maybe someone dropped something out of the... Like it was a cargo ship that had landed that ended up dropping a lot of materials when they should have done. Kenson! Thank you for the host. It is an auto host, I've got a whisper for it, but even so, thank you Kenson for the host, much appreciated. Anyone who's joining in the auto host as well, hello there, welcome to the stream. If you are also just lurkers, then that's even good. That's good anyway, either way. Explosion noises. That's not good. I'm just doing a few little rows of these. One, two, three. There we go. So that's 2 rows done. We're not even halfway over this, like, not even halfway through the ship yet. And then that's obviously the edge of it. Whatever I know, putting these sea pickles down is going to be a long job. A long and tiring job, yeah. I'm hearing someone flying about, though. Yeah. Oh, need more of them. Yeah, this ship's going to be awesome when it is complete, but obviously we need 1.14 to be able to complete it. Hey, room. If you want to do sea pickles, you're more than welcome to help place the sea pickles. They're basically 4 blocks away from each other. So like this one's here. It's 1, 2, 3, and then it's 4. And then you place 4 down. And then obviously it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 from all of the blocks. And you just keep placing 4 on all of them. If you go to where my base is, there's a load of chests next to the green screen that has them all in. But we basically have a... I've set the perimeter out. So obviously where the edge line is here, and the edge line there, I've set the perimeter of where they all go, and then obviously they just go in rows. So obviously where one is here, say, in this row, you just go 1, 2, 3, 4 in, and then kind of do a grid pattern of it. So it makes sense. It's just annoying when you get to the end and then it ends up being less than 4. Or like you've got like 3 at the end and you're like, where have I messed up? But once it's all lit up, it'll look really good. Like the ocean will be glowing. Yeah, I've got that many chests over there, it can cause little bits of lag. Yeah, there's just so many sea pickles to place. And this is just the original perimeter size as well. It's going to end up being a lot bigger when we end up finding out where I actually need to put everything. Because it's just basically making a square to where the edge of my island is. Sea pickles. But obviously, at some point, I'd want to make sure that all of my... Well, if you swim anywhere off the island, it will be safe as well. There we go. Oh, don't drown. That's not good. Yeah, drowning's not good. Alright, what I can do is take these out of my inventory now. I'm going to go back to getting... I don't need the light either. Just done? Yeah. I don't even know where you drowned. Yeah. Like, I can't see any materials anywhere. Or any items. Oh. Yeah, you've got to be careful. I don't even have enough inventory space to pick them all up. Yeah, after a certain point, the what do you call it effect runs out, so you've got to have like an Acrofinity helmet to not drown, or just keep making sure you go up to the top. Do I have a spare? I don't have really any spare area to put things in. Right, I'll try and get all your stuff into one shulker box for you to pick up. Right, let me go get your stuff, grab your stuff again. Everything's up at the surface here, in front of the ship. Alright. I'm putting them all in a shulker box over here for you. Yeah, duration 1. I'm going to put all the sea pickles in that end one. Yeah. All the sea pickers are in these last two. All the other materials are my building materials. Try not to drown. It's not good when that happens. I'm going to carry on sectioning this off. No worries. Oh, that didn't work. Two, three, four, five. There we go. But yeah, thanks for helping with the sea pickles. It's one of the tedious jobs that need doing, and it doesn't really make for good content on camera and streaming. But yesterday I did the exteriors, so as long as you're only light up within where the boundary lines, the boundary pickles are, and you do it within the 4, yeah. So obviously do it every 4 blocks, it should be fine. It's just basically so it lights up the whole ocean and it stops drown from spawning. And then at some point I'm going to end up extending the boundaries so it goes further and further out. It's going to end up going all the way over that way somewhere to Ocean Monument that I'm currently in the process of draining as well. Well, sectioning off to drain. I just need to get this drained up first because obviously it's one of my major projects that I'm on the working on. One of the major builds. Oh, wasn't meant to jump down there. Oh, Sofa Bear isn't AFK. Sea pickle hitboxes are so annoying. I don't know how you mean. Oh, if you're placing it down, you end up getting stuck in it. Yeah. That bit can be a little bit annoying. There we go. But yeah, I'm basically just going to do the exterior of the ship as much as I can do. Until we're able to do the... Well, I can't do any of the stuff that's going to need smooth quartz, because obviously smooth quartz is 1.14. So when we get to 1.14, I can add smooth quartz in. And get this build finished up in 1.14. But I just wanted to get the major, like the water bits started. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5. Your 2 favourite streamers are streaming? Ooh, who were those? I don't know. I know Miles doesn't start streaming until another few hours, at least. Another 3.5 hours, I think. Oh no, to be fair, it's Tuesday. Miles doesn't stream on a Tuesday. I don't know. He might stream tonight. He might not. Completely forgetting it's Tuesday. So I lose track of days, lose track of time. It's not good. DVI. Who's DVI? Oh yeah, DVI. I don't actually watch DVI honestly. I know of them. I helped him with a few tech stuff. Rez! Hi there. Thanks for the host. How are you doing today? I don't know if this is a... Oh, I was going to get... I thought so. Be careful. My bot... I don't know. My bot is... stopping someone from posting some stuff. Why did my bot... Why did Toffee get timed out? Where is the word that... Like, obviously it was allowed by other people. And it wasn't cat bot, it's my bot. But even so, I don't know how my bot turned around and said, oh, that's a word that's banned. It's not a word that's banned. Where in that does it say it? Anyway, thank you for the raid, and also thank you everyone for the stuff. My bot doesn't like yeet now, but I don't know why it was blocking that because it didn't say yeet. Yeah. That's the emote name. Oh, so my bot doesn't like an emote because of it. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, Toffee. Yeah, that's weird. But anyway, hello everyone. Welcome. Hello Raiders. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing today? It's definitely was not expected to get a raid today. I was streaming earlier, which was I was streaming a little bit earlier, a game that literally releases on Thursday, so I had early access to that, and then it kind of got a bit boring. Not gonna lie, it's not the full release of the game either yet, so. I was gonna say, I think something happened there. Also, hello Whisperer as well. You was raising for someone. Oh, is it someone that I know? With the fundraising stuff? Or is it something else completely? You were fundraising for coffee? Okay. It's like, can you not just go to the corner shop and buy coffee? It's like less than £1 a jar. Yeah. That's probably a bad joke, so I don't know what the fundraising was for. But either way, fundraising is always good. Like any donations that come to my channel this week will get forwarded straight to help Miles Pernicious out with stuff. I'm assuming you know what's happened with Miles. He's moving my push bike from where he's at to Detroit, Michigan. Oh wow! So he's either cycling it all or he's stealing it, because isn't Detroit for the stealing stuff? Or is that a bad joke? I don't know. Cycling, it's 18,000 or 1,800 miles. That's a lot. Yeah, it's not a hot tub, Ruben. I'm just getting rid of the water for the ship, because this is the, what's it called? What the pot under the water of the ship? What's the part under the water core to the ship? The hull, yeah. So I'm basically just draining the hull out. I built it yesterday, I'm just draining it out today. Well, the rest of it out today. He's moving there because he has no other choice. Oh, that is a shame. Yikes. That's not good. You'll be able to see if you can do it. No worries, Ruben, thank you. Is my game lagging? Oh my, I'm dropping so many frames. Okay. I just dropped like 5,000 frames. Hopefully this refixes it now. Am I back live? Hello, can you see me? I like how I went from FTL yesterday to... No, from not being on FTL yesterday to being on FTL today. And being on the different Wi-Fi yesterday, not being on the Wi-Fi from today. And yeah, things crashed. Yeah, Ruben, don't be messing about, please. I'm grateful for the help. It's just, obviously, I've got to get things done. Yeah, can you all see me again? I'm back live for everyone. Yeah. I'm live for you, okay. Hopefully I'm live for others. Yeah, that was not good. Where's everyone gone? I should, yeah, I should be back live. Let's put it this way. Yeah, so, yeah, things crashed. My internet just dropped for a second. I like how everything was working very smoothly yesterday. STL disabled. Shouldn't be. STL should not be disabled. FTL should still be very much active. However, I did have problems with things. So I was originally going to disable FTL. But then I've just changed my internet to see how that works. And if changing my Wi-Fi works, then I don't need to change the FTL. And also, thank you everyone for the new follows. Much appreciated. There we go. We're getting this down now to how to put these in. And it is that way we can, yeah. I think we did this out. We put this out too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, that's fine. That's right. It works now. That's good. Yeah, sorry about that issue. It's literally something I can't help. My internet just sometimes likes to do that. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. There we go. So we've got this down to the T. We've got this down how we need to do this. Dell, thank you for the host. How you doing today? Much appreciated there. I'm sorry if things crashed for people before. It's literally something I can't. Well, it's something I couldn't. I didn't have the English. Basically, just everything crashed. It's not good. 2, 3, 4. There we go. I know, like I said, we've got the sea lanterns around the side, but I still like to do the torches. Just to keep everything lit up and proper and stuff. It's all good. But how are you doing today, Del? And it has been a while. Just got home from work. Nice. Very nice. Crazy last few weeks. Yeah, I've been pretty busy with work as well. I've had yeah, I've got the majority of this week off though, so that's good. Otherwise it'd be a little bit crazier. But it has been crazy either way. Alright. Let's get back to putting these through. Yeah. Also, it's going to be a crazy next month as well, because I'm going to EGX next month, so that's going to be fun. Get a new laptop for that, so I'll be able to stream while I'm away, because it's in London. And then it means I can stream better at home as well, because I'll have the laptop to be able to play the game on, stream it through this computer as well, and it'll all work out in the end. But yeah, absolutely no clue why things just crashed a second ago. But normally, well, I'm on my 5 GHz network, and for some reason it's now working fine. Which hasn't been working fine previously, but obviously it was working fine yesterday. It's working fine right now. Well, we'll see what happens. I don't know if Rez is still there or anything, because I know he was talking to me before the crash. Yeah, he said rip. Yeah. But yeah, because I know Rez was saying about his friend got clipped by a car, which isn't good. Either way. Like. Yeah, I've never been hit by a car. Never been injured, like majorly injured. Like the worst thing that's happened to me was a split mission open when I was in year. Hang on, what year was I in? Yeah, I was in year 5 or 6. No, it wasn't. It was in year 3. So I was. I would have been in year 3. Eight. Doing about 8. I split mission open when I was in year 8. That wasn't good. Anyway. I'm just hoping I'm able to tie things together. Oh wow, yeah. Like the worst thing is if you're in America and you get hit by a car. That's like the worst thing because you're gonna have to pay out for it no matter what. You've got to go through the hospitals and all that. And there's the rehost from Kenson with me with the stream crash. Yeah. Yeah, it's just any form of accident in America is just not good. So obviously you've got to end up paying for whichever way you go about it. You've got to pay out for medical expenses. Whereas in the UK, if you get hit by a car, medical expenses get covered for you because of NHS. Yeah, so I wouldn't wish to get hit by a car by anyone either. It's like not the proper thing to do anyway, is it? You should never wish anyone to get hit by a car. Not even your worst enemy or anything like that. Yeah. Might have to reboot my chatbot for things, but we'll see what happens. Looking for these in here. There we go. Right. See if we've got the right placement for this. So this should be the third one down. And that goes there. There we go, that's good. There we go. Basically, we're just doing all this so we can, because we built it in the water, and we just need to obviously get it out of the water now, so the whole of the ship can float. Okay. There we go. Let's get the next part done. I've got the best place to put these now, so I then jump onto this one and place that there, and that's all the water gone. See, 3 sponges and I can empty the space out. That's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. But yeah, I don't know why my internet just decided to drop 5,000 frames. To be fair, when I hopefully get my hopefully get a wide connection sorted, we shouldn't have an issue. This is currently the cruise ship hull. So if I go show schematic placement, turn the cruise ship on. Wow, why is my CPU... My CPU's just messing up today as well. So this is where the cruise ship's going to go. And obviously I've done the whole section. I've got the scientific cost to do this section as well. And we're basically just going to start building the ship up. I can't do any of the white parts because that's going to be smooth quartz or smooth quartz. So that's going to be an expensive part. But obviously we need to wait for 1.14 for that. But then you can trade with villagers for it also. It's going to be expensive, but not as expensive as people think. There we go. Because obviously we've got the hotel already sorted. So the hotel's built. The docks area is going to be built soon. We've started work on where our nether portal, nether hub's going to go. There we go. Oh, that's not good. But yeah, it's going to be a cruise ship. It's going to be like a floating hotel, effectively. It's going to have a movie theatre on board. It's going to be basically another place of the island where you can go to. But as you come out of the nether tunnel, you come out that portal there, which is going to be the doors to the ship. So obviously, as you come through the door of the ship, you as you come through the door of the ship, as you come through the door of the ship, as you come through the nether, the first nether portal you will reach is off the ice boat path. So as you go through that, you'll be as if you're coming off the ship, which will then go into a docks area there. Oh. With that docks area as well, it's going to have like a passenger terminal, a cargo area with like a cargo crane. Yeah, it's going to basically be how this island gets its materials. However, there will be a ship off the back of the island, which will host what do you call it? Any villager stuff is going to be on that ship. So I'm going to have like a villager. I'm going to have a villager-based iron farm at the front of the ship. And then obviously like going to have like a villager trading hall at the back, towards the back of the ship, I'm going to guess. Or something like that. We'll figure it out when we get to it. Okay. Just get ourselves out of here. Smelt all these up again. As they were smelting, we can put more sand down. Actually get on board. But yeah, so at the moment I'm going to get everything up until all the exterior parts done. Figure out where each level's going to go, and then we're going to figure out the layout of it. Because I've kind of got a rough idea of what I want the layout to be, but obviously that can always change. Depending on obviously the space and that kind of stuff. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be a bit of a repetitive process doing all this to get all the water out. But I want to get all the water out before I can work on the levels of where the floorings are going to go. Because we have a layout of certain things, but I want to kind of... Well, I would show you on the single player world. Yeah, just to let you know, the clip and the drop are for moderators only. It's a moderator button. But yeah, I've got a rough idea of what I've got the design of Planet Minecraft for the ship, and I'm just updating it with instead of it being out of wall, it's going to be out of concrete, terracotta, and then smooth quartz, which is going to be expensive. But like I said, if you've got villager trading on the go, it's going to be fine. But yeah, I shouldn't really have any problems with villager trading. Definitely shouldn't have any problems with villager trading. When we get to 1.14 to get the quartz from villager trading. Okay. But yeah, we'll just see how things go. Obviously, we've still got to wait. Like I said, we've still got to wait for 1.14 to come out. Well, we've still got to wait to update to 1.14 before that can all happen. Okay. No, because the world would possibly corrupt for 1.15 update. So we're best off waiting for Miles to get back to his house, get back settled into obviously Minecraft and all that. Before we update to 1.14. The only reason why we've not updated to 1.14 right now is because Miles has been out of his house since June or July due to the flood and that kind of stuff. But obviously, everyone's wanting to update to 1.14 because everyone's got projects for things for 1.14. Like, I won't be able to finish this until 1.14 comes out. People won't be able to finish some of their builds until 1.14 gets updated to... Well, as you can say, comes out, it gets updated too. So yeah, we've got yeah. It'll be here in time. And obviously the mods for that 1.14 is already a lot of it for it. Okay. But yeah, there's also a lot of new 1.14 stuff that people need for like the villagers. So everyone's completely ready for 1.14 updates. It's just it's going to take time. 2, 3, 4. But yeah, I was originally going to wait till 1.14 to start this ship building, but it just needs getting done, honestly. I've got so many different build projects on this server. There's some that Like, I've started drowning, well, getting the desert, not the desert temple, the ocean temple, the ocean monument. I'm starting to drain all that out so I can make that into my own ocean temple, ocean monument farm. And then obviously I want to get a new villager iron farm for 1.14. I want to get new villager trading areas for 1.14. Like, I'm just going to end up having one villager farm. Instead of having the 3 that I originally planned, I'm going to get 1. And then obviously the rest of the ship is going to be, like I said, like more villager trading area. Yeah. It's going to work. Whatever happens, it's going to work the way it needs to work. It just takes its time and, yeah. Okay. There we go. Nice. Yeah, like I said, once this is all mined out, we're working on the interior parts of this before we can work on the exteriors. Which is going to still take its time, but I'd rather wait and let it and have it take its time than try and rush it all. Because, like I said, I've got the outside sorted, the inside not so much. Let's see how you're getting along with those pickles. A few more rows on the go. Not bad. Don't need one there. You just need them in line with the other ones. Oh, you've done them all offset by 1. That's not good. They all need to be in line with the other one in front of you. Right, they need to be 4 this way, away, and 4 this way. Okay. Yeah, all these are off by 1, which is not good. There we go. That's now in line. How are the rest of them over that side? Yeah, these are all off by 1. Yeah, it doesn't matter about if they're tall parts. You just need to do it at all the 4s. Thank you very much for the follow there. Much appreciated. Yeah, as long as you just keep the grid pattern going. So obviously it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, should be fine. Yeah, it was only a few that were off by 1 or 2. Well, everything's in line now. Yeah, yeah. Make sure you're in the same line as them, and then just make sure they're all in line with the next one in front of them. That makes sense. So you go down the line of you go down one row, and obviously check ahead before you place them. Yeah. It's just I'm a bit picky with how things go, and obviously if things are off, I can kind of tell. Yeah. Let's get draining this rest of it. We're definitely over halfway done with the draining, which is good. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, no, that was the wrong one. Oh, it still works. Yeah. Let me just get this side done again, and then we'll move on to the next part. But yeah, we started the streams today with 21 away from 1,500. Which is a crazy number, honestly, thinking about it that way. It's not the craziest number, but it's just crazy to think that we're nearly, well, we're definitely on the way to 2K. And obviously, the sooner we get to 2K, the sooner I can do the giveaway for a Gold Edition T-shirt and Xbox 3-month Game Pass giveaway for Xbox Ultimate. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, that's the one. There we go. And this up here should be lit up properly as well. Just about. But yeah, we're well over halfway with this ship getting done. Just got the rest of it to do. Obviously, if I had enough sand and enough sponges, I can do this like... I can just put all the places in, the sand in place, spam all the sponges, and that's done. And then I just have to get rid of it all. But that's just not how it works, really. One, two, three, four, five. But yeah, doing a grid pattern in fours, no matter what the height differences are, everything should be lit up correctly underwater. So no drowns will spawn in the area. Don't know how it affects other fish, like fish and squid spawning. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Shouldn't affect them too much. What I'm gonna try actually this time is just break it here and then try it in there. So it's a little bit wider. But I do have 4 sponges, so we'll see what happens. Let's just do the break over this way as well. Yeah. Oh. I hate when that happens. I'm shifting on this block, but then I end up going onto this block somehow. Interesting. But yeah, we've got about an hour until I'm going to go on a break. Just because obviously the server reboots in about an hour's time, so we'll be on a short break then. For about 5-10 minutes, which is not bad, but obviously I want to get this all done before the end of the stream today. Just because it would be good to finish the stream off when I've got all this drained out. There we go. Right, so if I stick that there. Stick that there. Yeah, this is way too big. Yeah, that's nowhere near how much you needed to do. That should be enough, maybe. There we go. So yeah, let's put it this way. I need to definitely section that bit off so it's just easier. Right. There we go. It looks, yeah, and then obviously you can just see out there. Nice. Let's dry these sponges. I thought I had 13. Oh yeah, I forgot to break the other one. There we go. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Let's let that smelt. We'll sleep, and then we'll go back and start sponging up again. Oh, this game is so addictive. I only got 76 kilometers, and then they're right there at the place. Okay. Start that there so it's easy to jump on. Oh, in fact, I need to section this side off again. Will one sponge work on that, maybe? Oh, we can always try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll see. Saves putting the call it. It says putting the sand down when you can just sponge it up. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then with this one, we'll go third down. Yeah, so only one does that. Oh, that's good. That is good. Let's get all the sand first, and then we'll get all the sponges after. Okay. And then get all the rest of the sand down. Then we get the sponges out. And we carry on. Nice. There we go. The reason I was putting torches down here is so the mobs don't spawn into it. Because I don't want a creeper spawning into this and then it blowing up and then we have to repair it all. Again. Yeah, don't want to do that. And yes, I know using the dried kelp blocks waste of fuel, but we've got unlimited dried kelp, so yeah. One, two, three, four, five. At least we know we can use the sponges on the edge parts, which is good. Yeah. Just a lot of sand to deal with. Yeah. So much sand. Oh. Yeah, I was really looking forward to stream today, and then that game earlier just kind of put a downer on the day. Wasn't the best of games. Okay. Sorted. Let's get the rest of this done. No! Stop shifting on the sand. It's a very tedious process, isn't it? Very repetitive, tedious. A little bit annoying, but you kind of nothing really we can do apart from get it done. No, there's definitely no flying machines you can build that will just take all the sand out, or the all of it out just in here. Okay. Alright, let's get this built across as well. Hey, Check, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? I've been busy with work, mainly. So that's why I've not really been streaming too much over the last few weeks. However, I've got a few days off this week, so I wanted to stream. I want to get myself back into streaming before next month I go to EGX. So yeah, and I wanted to get things progressed in Minecraft as well, because it's been... Yeah, I look English. I honestly enjoy playing Minecraft and enjoy streaming. Sometimes more than others, because like I was streaming earlier today. I streamed for 2 hours on a new game that I got given before release date. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of put a downer on the stream because it was just that bad, and yeah, it's normally my kind of game, but it was just things just broke. It didn't work correctly. Obviously, the game doesn't officially release until Thursday, so hopefully they're able to fix some of the problems that I saw. Only time will tell, though, honestly. Yeah, getting the belt filled in. We made a start on the ship, the cruise ship. So obviously now we're just placing in all the section off the sand areas. Or section off the areas that to use sponges to get all the water out. Okay. Good, busy with school, push myself through the fire academy. I was wondering why I haven't seen you. Yeah, I've got a full-time job, which is like a lot of hours a week. So mostly I've been kind of had time put towards that. But luckily, I was able to get. I was given the majority of this week off. Whereas the last few weeks I've had like 5-day weeks near enough. But I'm wanting to try and get a regular streaming schedule of 7 PM UK time, which is probably going to be really hard to do, but I'm due to finish work majority of days about 5 PM UK time. So it's not going to be unheard of to be able to do that. It's just going to be... Yeah. You know what I mean? I know that makes completely no sense, but I know what I mean. It's going to be pushing it between work. Well, it works only like 5 minutes walk away, so I could technically be home for... Well, I could technically be home and eating my dinner for 6. Or at least cooking my dinner for 6 to be live again from 7. So that's going to be hopefully a thing. Depending on what days and if there's an event on and that kind of stuff that I've got to stay late for. Because there's at least one day every 2 weeks, or... Yeah, at least one day every 2 weeks that I'm going to be having to stay late for. Past 5 o'clock time. And I won't be finishing until about 7, which obviously I won't be able to stream on those days. Which will mainly be either Friday, Saturdays, or Tuesdays. Because of the nature of the job. I need to get some more torches as well. But yeah, I want to get back in this. We're going to want to get back to a proper stream schedule of some description. Yeah. Yeah, I want somewhat steady stream schedule. I don't know why Catbot removed that. I know why Catbot removed that one. If you keep spamming it, you just get banned from the chat. Banned from the stream. Oh, there you go. You've been warned. Bye-bye. What do I need? What do I need? I don't need sand. Hey, Fry, how you doing today? I saw you caught it as well. I was literally on the other screen. I was on my chat about to hit the button. And then you got it just before me. Yeah. Some people just don't know how to be... yeah. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. But yeah, how you doing today, Fry? I would say it's been a while, but it's not. I literally was speaking to you yesterday. Unless a while could technically be... I don't know. I'm still going to confuse myself with things like that. Oh, I should have... There we go. We can dig that sand out there. Oh, I need to get some more torches. That's what I need to do. I'm not at sea pickles yet, no. I don't know if you've seen the area I'm actually going to be lighting up, so I'll have to show you. Let me just go and put these sponges into dry. But you can see I've started using them. Ruben was in earlier. He was helping me put them out as well. Right, first things first, while I'm over here. Light box. Stack of torches. Yeah. Put that away. There we go. Be back in a win. No worries, Ruben. So obviously, I've kind of lit up the exterior of the, or the most extreme edges of the island. That obviously everything on the inside of this is going to be lit up. But obviously, with it just being the extreme edges of it, it's not going to, like, I figured out what I'm going to do here. I'm going to do the new, when 1.14 rolls about, I'm going to have one part of the ship, like one, I'm still going to do the ship idea. Like, one of the sections is going to be an iron farm, as it was going to be anyway. And then, like, the other the back end of the ship will be like a villager breeder and a trading hall inside of the ship. Being that obviously the iron golems will spawn, go down, and become iron. And over that side, obviously, I'll be able to do villager trades for everything I need, which is going to be a lot of smooth quartz. Well, a lot of quartz for smooth quartz. But yeah, so the whole of the outside of the island have got, got a perimeter. And then this is the full island perimeter where it's just a full square that's being lit up. However, at some point I'm still going to expand it because obviously it's the edge of the island here. And obviously if I want to put something over this side, I don't want ground spawning on this side. So I'll have to expand it again over here and probably end up just doing a massive square again. With some description. But yeah, so the whole line goes all the way around. And all this is going to get lit up. Obviously I'm starting to light up. Ruben's helping to start light up underneath underneath here for where the ship is. And obviously after the ships, after everything's lit up, it's going to be a very bright sea, and I'm probably going to end up doing like coral reefs and that kind of stuff as well at some point. And obviously over that end is going to be where the Guardian Temple is going to be. So I'm going to probably extend the... what's it called? The Sea Lanterns out towards where that Guardian Temple is going to go. And also where any things I'm going to be building offshore is going to go. So there's always that as well. Also, thank you everyone for the new follows. Much appreciated. Oh, seriously? Oh, I can do one less sponge for now. Okay. But yeah, I'm currently in the process of building the ship. Well, draining the hull of the ship out of water before I figure out what I'm going to do for the interiors. I know where the levels or the floors are going to go. I just don't know where the actual floors are going to go. If that makes sense. I'll kind of show it on the... I can show it on a single player world where I've been editing this. Because obviously I got this the build for this on Planet Minecraft, so I'm kind of in the process of trying to figure out where things go. And I just thought, I know the exterior is not going to change, so why not I just build the exterior? But I can't build part of it because obviously it's going to be smooth quartz, which is why I need the villager trade-in. And obviously after I've got the villager trade-in and I've got the smooth quartz for 1.14. I can then figure out where everything's going to go on the interior. And there's cod spawning inside the ship. Fun. Won't be thinking fun when the sponges get placed, will it? I've kind of got this down to a T now, where all the placements go. There we go. Okay. Come on, I just need to get to that edge there. There we go. Oh, I didn't realise I completely missed this. There's no point in just clicking the button to click it multiple times because I didn't say your name. If you actually talk in chat, I will say your name and thank you for it. But there's no point in just spamming the button for the sake of it and then not just unfollowing because I didn't say your name on stream. It's pathetic, isn't it, really? There we go. It's not my fault that I did warn you. And the server's going to restart in 30 minutes. Of course it is. Oh, yikes. Yep, that's not... I've not done the sides, did I? Yeah. That didn't work. I was going to say, I thought I did the side, but mustn't have done. I don't think I did this side then, did I? Oh no, I did this side. Didn't do the side. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Oh no, I've done it again. Need to stop doing that. Yeah, it's just kind of stupid the amount of people that just come in and click the button and expect everyone to say the name, even though they haven't been chatting. I only say thank you for the only say personalised thank yous if you've been talking in chat and then you follow, or you follow and talk in chat kind of thing. But if you do follow, thank you. But I won't do a personalised thank you for it because it's just not worth it. There's that many people that just come in wanting their name to be changed. To be said, Camman, thank you for the follow as well. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That's how you do it. But yeah, it's just so many people just go into the stream and be like, oh, they didn't say my name, I'm going to unfollow. It's like, that's just pathetic. Like, if you like someone, you follow them, and you actually get to enjoy them, get to know the streamer. You get good content to watch as well, so it's better for you. It's better for everyone if people say the names and stuff. Fry Toy, thank you for the host as well. Much appreciated. As always. Ruben as well, thank you for the host. Very awesome of you both. How do I sleep? There we go. But yeah, it just takes time, doesn't it? Like yesterday, I was really hyped up after the stream. Like I could have probably streamed for another few hours, but I knew it wasn't the good option for me. Mainly because obviously, well, it would have taken a lot out of me. The stream did take a lot out of me, and I streamed for 7 hours yesterday. Obviously, you kind of got to know when to stop yourself, haven't you? So you don't burn out. 4, 5. There we go. But yeah, it's never good to burn out. Like 7 hours is like a decent day stream for me. So obviously, if I'm able to do that more than one, like if I was to average about 5 hours a stream, that's like my perfect time. Like if I go over that, it's because I'm really enjoying it, and I've kind of max myself at 7. I have gone longer than that before, but I prefer not to. It's just because obviously, say if I was to do a massive 12-hour stream, I won't be able to get up and do the stream tomorrow or like the next day. And I'll be really like, I've got, say, on Friday I've got work, so I've got my work. I start work at 9 o'clock in the morning, so I kind of have to finish at like midnight, which will be a 5-hour stream. Like 2 o'clock would be pushing it for be able to get some sleep to be up for like finish at 2 o'clock. I finish the stream. Whenever I finish the stream, like really energized and I've enjoyed the time. There's only the odd occasion where I don't, and that's when I've not been feeling too good anyway. But apart from that, I really do enjoy, I honestly enjoy streaming. And I'd rather stream consistently as much as I can do than just stream for the fun of it, stream for as long as I can, and that'll put me out of commission for streaming for a day or out of commission for work. Because like work is very important, honestly, because it's helping to pay the bills. It's going to help get a new computer. It's also helping to get me to London. It's helping get me to America in January for PAX South. And obviously, as much as I would love to just stream all day, every day, it doesn't pay the bills. So at the moment, obviously, I've got to you've got to balance life, balance streaming, balance work. And if you've got everything, and if anything goes out of balance, everything else goes. Like if that one thing just goes out of balance, everything goes out of balance. So it's not good. I'm hoping that makes sense. I'm kind of just rambling on right now because I'm trying to figure out stuff to talk about, and then I just kind of went on a tangent, and yeah, it makes sense to me, and it probably makes sense to a lot of other people as well. Like, if you've got school, you want to make sure... Well, to be fair, a lot of people don't really like school. But you're better off going to school and doing your work and doing your homework and that kind of stuff. So obviously, if at any point if you need to go to bed at some point during the stream, go to bed, because I'd rather you get a decent night's sleep than stay up another few hours to watch me. Oh, okay, I should put that on the second row. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather you go and get a decent night's sleep than stay up for another few hours to watch me. Get yourself to bed, get yourself a decent amount of sleep, and then really focus on work and/or school, depending on what you're doing. Because time is one of those things. Time is one of those things that if you don't spend enough time on one subject, if you don't spend enough time focusing on yourself and your own health and making sure you do your work does good, everything else does good. If you don't spend that time, it's just not going to be good for you at the end of the day. Like, I honestly struggled with going through high school and college with my time management. I would stay up till stupid o'clock in the morning on my computer doing random things. This is before I started doing YouTube and streaming. That was when I was in college. I started doing YouTube videos when I was 18. I really loved the video editing and IT. So I would spend hours on my computer at night, learning new stuff, just on YouTube and all that kind of stuff, watching videos and all that kind of stuff, watching YouTube and things. The wrong one. And obviously, if I could go back, I would have focused more time on school and college. But obviously, I'm not able to go back and focus more time on that now, am I? But I now know that time management is one of the main things that is hard to do. But it's worth learning about for ASAP. Because as soon as you know time management and you're able to focus yourself on school, give yourself a deadline, you focus on your school subjects, you do your school subjects first, you focus on your deadline for, say, you've got to have, say, a minimum of 7 hours sleep to be up in the morning fresh. It takes you an hour to get up. Say you wake up at a certain time, it'll take you, say, an hour, 2 hours before you need to go out of the house to get yourself up and ready to have a good day, honestly. So it's best off you do that kind of stuff. I'm hoping that makes sense. But yeah, so if you've got say you need to sleep for 7 hours, and then it's going to take you an hour to get yourself up and ready in the morning before you have to go out, which includes get yourself breakfast, and that kind of stuff. Then say, okay, so it's going to take you 7 hours to get to sleep. So that with 1 hour in the morning, so that's 8 hours. Give yourself another half an hour to make sure you obviously get enough. You obviously get yourself settled and asleep for the full 7 hours. So that's 8.5 hours. So say you need to be out of the house at 8 in the morning. So that means by 11:30 at night, you've got to be in bed. So you have to be in bed at 11:30 at night to make sure you're up and ready to go out at 8 o'clock in the morning. And that's no matter what. If it's a day where obviously if you've got a late subject, or say you're in a school or a college or university or whatever, and you're lucky enough where that means you can sleep in for a bit, so you're only in work or college from, say, 1 o'clock, You could stay up a little bit later, or you could still stay up a little bit later. Still make sure you're up and ready to go out on time, but give yourself an hour or two in the morning to carry on getting the work done. So if you don't have enough time at night to do the work, you do the work in the morning when you've got the time to. I wish this taught my time management at school when I was in school. They try to, but it just doesn't work. We had weird subjects where it was like, oh, you get 45 minutes for, like, say you had, your subjects were an hour long, but they were in fact 45 minutes long to give you, or like they were, no, your subjects were 50 minutes long, but they were in fact only 45 minutes long to give you 5 minutes to get between classes. So say you had registration, say at 9 o'clock in the morning. So you had the registration at 9 o'clock in the morning. After registration was like, say, 50 minutes. So at 9:15, you then had a subject that was 50 minutes long. But it was actually 45 minutes. But it technically finished at, so obviously it finished at 10. And then 5 minutes later, at 10:05 is when your next subject starts. For another 45 minutes, but technically 50 minutes. Or you had 45 minutes or 50 minutes, and then you had 50 minutes, not break. But yeah, break. You had the morning break or recess, or whatever you want to call it in America. So they tried to teach you time management, but it just doesn't work, does it? Like, who in their right mind is going to think, oh, I'm going to focus randomly 50 minutes on this subject, but I'll give myself 10 minutes or 5 minutes after that, or I'll give myself 45 minutes, but 5 minutes after that I'll make myself a cup of tea. That just isn't how the world works, does it? Well, to be fair, if you're in America, it's coffee anyway. But you get the idea. Could you imagine, like at work, like, oh yeah, so at the start of the day for 45 minutes, you're going to be reading emails, reading and replying to emails. So your work emails from the night before or the morning, and then after that we're gonna turn around and say, give yourself a 5-minute break. Go and get yourself a cup of tea. Go get yourself a coffee. Make sure you're back at your desk within 5 minutes, so you can then take another task on that's going to be for another 45 minutes. No, that's not how the world works. If you're at work, you get your work done. If you get your work done quick enough, you're obviously going to be able to get yourself a break, or get yourself go and make yourself a cup of tea. But that's not how the world works, does it? It'd be a great job though if you could just be like, oh, every 45 minutes I'm going to go make myself a coffee or a cup of tea, or yeah, no. If you have a nice office job where that is technically the option you can do, then go for it. But obviously, within those 45 minutes, you better do as much work as you can. I'd rather get focused, and if I'm focused on the job on the point at hand, I'd rather get all that done as much as I can do as soon as I can. I didn't really mean to fall in. We've got 50 minutes till the server reboots. Fun. Okay. At least we nearly got all the water out, which is the main thing for this. Probably going to have to get more torches though. Just got a feeling that the torch is going to take so long. Well, it's going to take so many torches for all this. There we go. I've got one left. I can't do that at the edge. Oh, is that? No. I'm sure I had a few more than this. Yes. Still not enough to finish this off, though, is it? Okay. But yeah, I kind of went on a weird tangent then, but time management is definitely one thing you need to learn, you need to focus on, and all sorts of stuff. And thank you everyone for the new follows. Much appreciated. Yeah, I did do the edge, that's good. Get all these down. It's kind of crazy seeing this so big, well, seeing this so much. As big as it is. I definitely don't go, I definitely don't do things in half measures. Definitely don't do it in half measures, do I? Okay. Sophia's still on. Okay. I just keep all that in there, honestly. Oh, and it starts raining. Great. Great. Okay. Let me get myself comfortable again. Get this down as quick as I can. I won't waste another. Oh, what? I just put down there? There we go. Won't waste another kelp block on getting those dry. Yeah. Definitely at the back of the ship now, aren't we? There we go. And while all that's drying out, we can focus on all these. I'm actually here for a bit. How's everything going? Everything's going pretty good, Purple. There's a few people that have come in that's not been savoury, but we've been able to sort that out, nonetheless. I've just been basically talking to myself for the past, I don't know how long, like I always do anyway. Yeah, those people do exist. They just don't know manners. Yeah. The joke's on them though, because obviously with everything new on Mixer as well, and everything getting changed on Mixer, you never know what's going to happen to their account. Because obviously it's everything's now linked to Microsoft accounts. Common sense courtesy, yeah. But like I said, everything's now linked to the Microsoft account. So if you wanna be on an Xbox, it's a Microsoft account. If you want to be on Mixer, it's a Microsoft account. So who knows what's going to happen with all those? Especially now you've got to do that 24-hour thing where if you want to stream, you've got to watch that video and then you've got like 24 hours between them before you can actually then start streaming. I do think they need to do a questionnaire of some description. So it's like, it's not like a multiple choice question, or it could be a multiple choice question, but it gives you different options of things where it teaches you how to, or it goes through like the terms of service and the rules of Mixer. And obviously if you break any of those rules, it's gonna, or if you don't know what the rules are, the test just turns around and says, oh sorry, you can't do it, you've got to retry in 24 hours. Yeah, because I did it before the timer, because I knew obviously they were going to pre-launch it. So anyone that had streamed beforehand was able to watch the video and do that kind of stuff. But even so, they should do a questionnaire with terms of service stuff where, yeah, I guess people can just have the terms of service window open. And it will say everything they need to know. But people that actually want to... What do you call it? People that actually want to be a part of the community and stream will take the time to learn the rules and answer them truthfully. Like if you're able to do if it was something where it was like you did what was it called? The questionnaire had to you gave it you gave the questionnaire the right to be able to read what you had been, what's it called? You allowed the questionnaire to see the cookies of what you're currently browsing on your browser. So it could see if you had the terms of service window open. So actually read what the terms of service was, or that kind of thing. So obviously you had to have learnt it before you go to it. I know it sounds like going to school, but the amount of people that just, like, they'll stream on any age. They don't care. Like, oh, we're playing Minecraft, it's family friendly. And then they're just not family friendly in general. Because they haven't read the terms of service to know what they need to do. So, yeah, it sounds a little bit like school, but in the long run, it would actually catch a lot of people out that would just be like, oh, well, that sounds like about right, or that sounds right. And obviously, if you don't get it right, your account's locked for 24 hours to be able to... You're not able to stream. You've got 24 hours to wait until you can actually redo the test. And obviously, it's not always the same answers on the questions. Let's say it's not the same questions on the test. So you could have the test one day, and you could get, say, 50%, but you need to get 100% right. So the next day, you know what the 50 questions, you know the questions where you got right was. You go and do them right again, and they're completely different questions. So now you've got like 40% right because you've obviously not learnt the terms of service. And then obviously, then it turns around and said, well, it's your second offence of doing it, so then you're locked out for 48 hours. And then you've got to redo the test in 48 hours. And obviously, it'll keep going back and forth like that until they actually learn the terms of service. Which I know sounds very harsh, but it would stop a lot of things from happening on Mixer. If you knew you had to abide by the rules and you had to literally learn the rules before you could start streaming on Twitch or on Mixer, it would be a lot better for the community. Whereas at the moment it's, oh, we'll tell you roughly what you can and can't do, but obviously if you breach those, we'll just turn around and this will happen or that'll happen, or you know what I mean. They've not got it's literally, they've not really put anything in place to, yeah. 24 hours after. Well, the thing is though, at the moment you have to do that test, and then it's 24 hours until you can then access your streaming services. So, if you haven't answered the test, you've got 24 hours until you can retake the test. I think it's going to be fair, doing it that way. And then obviously, if it comes to the second attempt, where it's, say there's a set of 100 questions, they'll offer you 50 questions. So obviously, you've got so many questions right, but then you've not got all of them right. They'll just turn around and not give you those questions the next time to make sure you know the rest of them. Yeah, it's an idea, but probably in practice it might be a little bit annoying. But in all honesty, I'd rather have things like that happen rather than it just be like people coming in and be like they can stream anything they want and don't care about the consequences. Because you just get people starting up an account just to stream illegal content or something for, oh, something's happening in 24 hours, I better sign up for an account just so I can stream it. Or I'll sign up for 5 accounts just so if one of them gets banned, I'll have all of them. Just common sense, just don't do anything illegal. Or anything like that. If that makes, I hope that makes sense. But you'll still get the people that do it anyway. I know exactly why Mixer's done it, but it could have been better implemented, honestly. Yeah, they don't have much common sense, which isn't good. Yeah. Anyway. Let's try and figure out something to change this could back to. So, Sophie's just come back online. I've not really done anything else for to get things ready for EGX yet. Obviously, since yesterday and today, nothing's really changed. Apart from, I'm still excited for it. Like every day closer is like another day closer to going to London and going to the event. Like I've got my train tickets already. That's how ready I am. I've got my train tickets to go there already. I've got my hotel booked and ready to go. Oh, we've got a minute until restart. Yeah, let's go back to lurking for a bit. No worries, Purple. Right, so the server's about to restart. So, as this server's about to restart, this gives you a chance to go on a little bit of a health break, get up, stretch your legs, go get a snack, get a drink, use the facilities if you need to. I'll be back live. Well, I'll be back in a few minutes' time, just because obviously the server's going to restart any second now. And when that server restarts, obviously it takes a few minutes for the process to happen. And then obviously we've got to reconnect and all that kind of stuff. But obviously health break time, get yourself up, get yourself a snack, get yourself a drink, get yourself walking about a bit. And whatever it happens, I'll be back in a few minutes' time. Let me just figure out what button it is. I think it's this one. And we're back. Let's get myself back on the server and finish up finishing up this. Yes. I thought that was a mob then, but I realised it's a sponge. I know how mobs and sponges look very similar. Hopefully you won't have any connection issues. I say as that happened. Okay. There we go. We're definitely getting near the back of this, so that's good. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely having a bit of ping issues. There we go. That always happens. I don't know why. It just always happens after midnight. After the server reboots, it always happens. It might just be me. Oh. There we go. Things seems to be working now, so that's good. Oh, come on. Oh no. Was that actually 2? I think it's fine. Well, there's only one way to figure out if it's fine, and that's by sponging it. Oh, that will only work with 2 now. Will this only work with 2? Oh, seriously? There you go, that's how it works with 2. There we go. Nice. And I'm hoping it hasn't done anything underneath that either. Otherwise that would be a little bit annoying. No, that's perfect. We'll keep that on there for now though. So we don't have any issues with anything else. But yeah, we're doing well. We're gonna get this finished today. It's just taking so long to get this drained. The sea temple's gonna be the worst one. Sea temple's definitely gonna be the worst one. Oh no! Don't time out again. What? I'm in sand. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, we got this connection issue again. It always happens every time the server reboots for some reason. There we go, back to the server, and then back on. Okay. Even though that still broke. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, we'll carry on. We'll sort the... Well, like I said, once we've got everything out, we'll then start moving upwards on the ship. Four. There we go. That was a good landing. Right, let's just get the rest of this done. Is this seriously all too high now? No, very high. That's why. Even so, it's still a good amount. go. Get all these sectioned off, then we'll start with sponges again. There we go. And split it down the middle. I did exactly the same thing here. Nice. And I still disconnect for some reason. I don't know why, but it's always when the server reboots this happens. It's crazy. I'm just going to put as much of this in as I can. Okay. Not bad. Definitely have this finished. Easy. Stop timing me out. There's nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me on the nothing wrong with the connection to the server. It's just the server's not liking it. There we go. One, two, three, four, five. Two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. There we go, that's the rest of the grid pattern done. Let's just get the rest of these sponges done. So I have to jump on at this part. Come on, don't time me out again. It's this connection, I don't know why, it just is. Let's try disconnecting and reconnect to see what happens. It did it. There we go. That's all I needed. go. Nice. Switch them out. Get this fifth one, then go back and put them all back in. Nice. Disconnect and reconnect again because it just likes to keep on messing up with my connection. Oh, don't... Yeah, I was going to say don't mess me about. Hoping this works. I'm just going to have to keep disconnecting and reconnecting to get this done. I'll be determined to get this done by the end of the stream today. Six fast sponges. And obviously these are going to be messing up again. Oh, timed out before I could do anything. Wow. It's always when the server restarts. It's like the first half an hour. It keeps putting me on and kicking me off. Put me on, kicking me off. Timing out. And I don't know why. And guess what? I'm going to have to disconnect and reconnect again. Very predictable. There we go. Okay. I'm going to use these 7 to get the rest of it done. There we go, and that should be all the water drained. Any second now, I'm going to get kicked, or it's going to get just gone. There we go. Yeah, kicked. No, not kicked, timed out. I don't know why, it's just... Don't know. Really don't know. Get all these up and then we'll put them back in and dry them out. There we go. And that is everything sorted? Just have to get rid of all the sand now. There we go. Get rid of all the sand. Taken a few hours, but it's worth getting it done, isn't it? Because it needed to be done. Obviously now this is all done, that's just means we can progress with where things are going to go. As in where what the floors are going to go for the different levels of the ship. And what goes where. Nice. There we go. Well, let's get all these in. Nice. Okay. I'm literally a few more down. And that'll be the whole ship done. Right, box. Get another stack out. There we go. And that should be all the sponges done, sorted. Yeah, all 13 of them. We can put that in our valuables box. There we go. Nice. Awesome. Taking a little bit of time, but I'm glad we got it done. Definitely glad we got it done. And obviously, I think that's going to be like the first floor. Obviously, the floors on that level, we could technically have stuff down here if it's too high. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out, definitely. But for now, we've got it all done. And I keep timing out. It's not good. The keep timing out's not good. However, I did say I wanted today to make sure I got all this done. Which we have done. Gonna work on the sea pickles now. Get the rest of the sea pickles sorted. Just for this section anyway, underneath the ship. Yeah. And then once we've got all these seaficles done, that's going to be the end of the stream today. It's been a fun stream. Obviously, I would have loved to have... it would have been better if I had switched to Minecraft earlier. Just because... Well, if I started off the stream with Minecraft. Because that game was just... it's going to be on the YouTube channel anyway. One, two, three, four. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Like I said, we're just going to get this section done underneath the ship. Just so we can then see how it's going to look from the ocean. Or how it's going to look from the shore. Just everything's going to be lit up. Okay. Not that much left now, I don't think. Yeah. And that's the border. This is all good then. There we go. Definitely gonna make sure we always put 4 on them. Don't know what I've done now, but it looks like I've duplicated a stack. There we go. Get this row done. It does look like a candle underwater. But then again, it is a sea pickle, so it's kind of meant to look like a candle underwater. What about dolphins here? Wrong one. One, two, three, four. Okay. Not that long left. I think we've got one more row after this, and that's this little section done. Yeah, one more row left. Nice. And timeout, of course. It always happens when I'm underwater, the timeout. Well, it doesn't, but I knew it was going to happen when I was underwater. There we go. There we go. Nearly there, just back to the shore this side. Yeah, that's this side done. So every part under this ship is done up to the edge of this area here. Which is that row there. Yeah. If I can actually fly, that'd be great. Oh, of course, I can't fly because I time out. Of course, that's what always happens. Always happens. No, it doesn't. It just is annoying. So yeah, up to there's done. Obviously, this part's going to probably be the next part that gets done. yeah, so everything under that ship's done. This part's going to get done. Obviously, I will end up moving it out so many blocks, and so many blocks that way, so many that way. But it all works. It's all done. Everything under the ship is lit up. The ship is drained and lit up. Nice. I kind of have to repair stuff. Yeah, that's honestly fine. That's going to be it for the stream today. I'm going to leave those stuff over there for now. That I can't take off either. Right. Yeah, the build's not spawning in. That's not good. Get over here as much as we can do. Oh, it's now loading in. Great, but now I've lost all my rockets. Of course. So. We'll head up here. And I think that's going to be it for today's stream, guys. I'll go and check to see if there's anyone we can go through a host over to. However, I'm not 100% on that, honestly. But yeah, so that's now all lit up, that little section there under the ship, which obviously is now started to get built. I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow, which will carry on with that ship, and possibly some other things on the server. But until then, thank you everyone for stopping by. I will see you all tomorrow for the next stream, 7 PM UK. I think that's 2 PM Eastern, 11 AM Pacific, something like that. So I'll see you all tomorrow at that time. Until then, we'll figure out if we can go and host someone. So let's go figure out if we can host someone. I don't know who's going to be live at this time. There's going to be someone we can go through our host over to. It's got to be someone. And hopefully tomorrow we will hit the 1.5k followers, which will be absolutely amazing as well. But right now, there is actually no one we can go through a host over to. We're currently on 1486 followers at the end of this stream right now. So tomorrow, if we get another 14 followers, which we could probably do tomorrow, we'll hit the 1.5k, and that'll be 500 away from the giveaway. So thank you everyone for stopping by. If there is anyone live later that I will see, I will obviously be throwing a host over to them. But for now, thank you everyone for watching. I will see you all tomorrow stream, 7 PM UK time, 2 PM Eastern, 11 AM Pacific, something around there. Anyway, I'll see you all later.